Hey, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Nova Talk. I'm your host, Kat, and today we're diving into a topic that hits hard for a lot of us: forgiving people who aren't sorry. Ugh, just saying that out loud makes me cringe a little. But trust me, there's power in this, and I'm gonna break it down for you. So if you've been hanging on to grudges, hurt, or even some deep-seated resentment because someone did you dirty and never owned up to it, this episode is for you. We're going to talk about how forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you and how it can literally transform your mental health. Let's get into it. All right, let's be real for a second. Forgiving someone who's never even tried to say they're sorry feels impossible. It feels unfair, right? Like, why should I be the bigger person when they're clearly out here living their life completely unbothered? Here's the thing: forgiveness doesn't mean you're excusing what they did. It doesn't mean you're letting them off the hook. It's actually about freeing yourself from the weight of that negativity. Think about it. Holding on to anger, hurt, and frustration, it's heavy. It's exhausting. It impacts your mental health, your mood, your energy, everything. Meanwhile, the person who hurt you, they might not even realize you're still carrying all that weight. Forgiveness is for you, not them. So let's talk about what forgiveness does for your mental health. First of all, it's a huge relief to let go of all that resentment. Have you ever noticed how draining it is to keep replaying scenarios in your head? You're out here trying to enjoy your day and bam, a memory hits and suddenly you're spiraling and getting mad all over again. When you choose to forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace, you're giving yourself permission to stop living in that loop. You're letting yourself move on. And studies actually show that forgiveness can reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and even improve your physical health. Like, your body literally reacts to how much emotional weight you're carrying. And here's the kicker: forgiveness doesn't have to be immediate or easy. It's a process. You don't just wake up one day and say, "Yep, I'm over it," and magically feel better. It's about taking small steps, bit by bit, to release the anger, to say, "I'm choosing not to let this control me anymore." It's reclaiming your power. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but they don't deserve forgiveness. And you're right. Maybe they don't. But you deserve freedom from that hurt. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. It doesn't mean you have to welcome them back into your life with open arms. You can forgive someone and still set boundaries. You can forgive and still protect yourself. In fact, sometimes forgiveness is about saying, "I'm done letting you live rent-free in my head." It's about choosing to focus on your healing, your growth, your peace. So how do we actually start this process of forgiving someone who's not sorry? I'm not going to lie, it's tough, but it's doable. First, acknowledge your feelings. You've got to let yourself feel the hurt, the anger, the frustration. Don't skip over that part. Journaling can help, talking to a therapist, or even just venting to a trusted friend. Get those emotions out in a healthy way. Second, shift your perspective. Remember, forgiveness isn't about them. It's about you taking back control of your emotional well-being. You don't have to forget what happened or pretend it didn't hurt, but you can choose to release the grip it has on you. Third, set boundaries. Forgiving someone doesn't mean they get to hurt you again. You can forgive and still keep your distance. It's okay to protect your peace. And four, practice self-compassion. This is key. Be gentle with yourself through this process. Forgiveness takes time, and it's okay to still feel hurt. Just keep reminding yourself that you're doing this for your own mental health. Here are a few things that you can do. Grab a notebook or even the Notes app on your phone and just start writing. Write down everything you're feeling: anger, hurt, frustration, all of it. Let it out. Sometimes just seeing it on paper makes it easier to process. After you've vented, try writing a letter that you don't have to send to the person who hurt you. Tell them how you feel, what you wish they'd understand, and then let it go. It's not about getting closure from them. It's about giving yourself that release. Take time to meditate or practice mindfulness. Focus on the present, not the past. You can use guided meditation specifically for forgiveness or even try visualization. Imagine yourself letting go of the hurt, like you're watching it drift away from you. It sounds simple, but it can be really powerful in helping you detach from the negative emotions. And like I said earlier, forgiveness doesn't mean you have to let this person back into your life. You can forgive and still keep boundaries in place. Maybe that means limiting contact, unfollowing them on social media, or creating emotional distance. Protect your peace at all costs. Be kind to yourself. This process is hard and it's going to take some time. Some days you'll feel like you're over it, and other days the pain might come rushing back. That's normal. What's important is that you don't beat yourself up for still feeling hurt. You're human and healing isn't linear. Whether it's a friend, a therapist, or even an online support group, talking about what you're going through can be so helpful. Sometimes just hearing someone say, "I get it," is all you need to start feeling a little lighter. And what better way to start therapy than with Nova Therapy? Just visit us at www.novatherapyplc.com to get started. Lastly, and this one's tough, but it can be a game changer, try shifting your perspective. Instead of focusing on how this person hurt you, think about what you've learned from the situation. Maybe it's made you stronger or more aware of your boundaries. Finding the lesson in the pain can help you move forward. All right, that's it for today's episode. Remember, forgiveness is about your healing, not their apology. It's about letting go of what's weighing you down and reclaiming your peace. And when you do that, you're going to feel lighter, freer, and more in control of your mental health. So if there's someone you've been holding on to resentment for, I challenge you to start the process of letting go bit by bit, because you deserve that peace. Thanks for tuning in. And if this episode resonated with you, don't forget to share it with someone who might need to hear it. And hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Nova Talk. Until next time, take care of yourselves and remember, your peace is priceless.